Here, can I move your, because you're going to get painted on. Here, just move out of the way, puppers. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Good morning. Haven't done one of these in a while. I'm feeling some stuck energy, so I wanted to come on and try to move it, not just for myself, but for everybody. Because I know when I'm feeling stuck, usually the collective is feeling stuck. So, where are we feeling stuck? Is it in facing our fears? Is it even realizing that that's what we've been avoiding? Have you been avoiding your fears? And how are your fears actually related to what you're supposed to be doing here on this planet? Because I will tell you, every single time I have had the deepest, darkest fears, it's totally connected to the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, right? Like, am I a good enough artist? Oh my God. You know, am I even worthy of being here and doing this art? And, you know, should I be able to show up in those spaces? And we're always kind of like doubting our stuff, even though we're on that path. And like with me, yesterday I had this moment of clarity and thought like, oh yes, everything is sorted. But then it's like, oh yes, I know what the end point is. But now I have to make it all happen. As an autistic adult, that is the hard part. The hard part is the actual, like, so if you don't know, I'm Emma Smallbone. I'm a forest whisperer from Canada, and I talk to the trees and the mushrooms and the collective energy and just give messages for my community and healing for my community. First and foremost, me, my family, and then my community, of course, because we cannot do this work without taking care of ourselves first. And really, we have to constantly recharge that. We have to constantly be changing and shifting with the energy that we're feeling. And if you're connected to the earth in any way, or you want to know more about cyclical living or being connected to the natural patterns of this earth that we live on, yesterday was the equinox. So the first day of spring. And for me, it's always been a celebration, but more in my body. It always feels like an awakening. It's springtime. We are coming out of that long winter and our bodies are like, woo. You know, everybody always gets raring to go in January and they're all like, I'm gonna start a new year, new resolution. And I'm like, what? I'm still sleeping. I'm still sleeping and resting and going inward. I'm not rushing to get everything ready for January. I've barely even had a rest from last fall. So like, I always kind of amazed me when people rushed in January to start something new, because for me, it's like, how are you even awake? My body, the energy of the earth, the thing that I am mostly connected to, I don't feel until this time of year. And really, I mean, you feel them in the winter, but it's in a different way. It's in an ancestral way. It's more of in a wisdom going inside kind of way. But now I feel the call to come outside, to plant the seeds, to go in the forest and see what birds are here, to start to do my research, to start to find the answers in the land. Because if you don't know, the answers are in the land. When we heal the land heals us. And I learned this when I started taking care of our managed forest 5 years ago. And I just started planting trees, and I started sitting with the forest, and I started sitting with the mushrooms, and I started, connecting more to this earth that we live on in a much deeper way. And I started to make a habit of it every single day. I would go sit in the same spot. I would light a fire. I would hang out. I would sometimes sing. I would journal. I would write, but with no real intention, just with this, like, I need to be doing this right now, feeling in my body. I didn't know what I was creating or what I was working towards at the time. And honestly, I think that's where my best creations come from, is when I'm not really conscious of the creation. I'm more actually in the creation of it. So, like, when I step back and look at this piece of artwork and I start judging it, that's when I get myself into trouble, because then I start looking at the places where I maybe went a little rogue and I'm trying to fix it and make it perfect. But if I actually just don't think about it and I am just in the moment and I'm feeling what I need to feel and I'm listening to the chalk on the wall and I'm paying attention to where my body goes and I'm not thinking, I'm just feeling it. That is where you're going to find a deeper connection, because it's those feelings that are truly our intuition. And I do feel like that creative flow place truly is our intuition coming online. And when you can create and you can do it freely and you can do it easily, I think that's when it starts to get magic, because you're actually co-creating with something else. This isn't just created by me. Hey there. This is created by my time spent with my forest, my time spent with my trees and my fire. And this, it comes from me planting 100 trees last year. And this comes from me doing my work as a healer for my community. This is a piece of artwork that shows my frustrations, but also shows the wisdom in those frustrations. And like, I really wish people would literally start to see the writing on the wall, that, there are people making these whispers of things have to change. We cannot stay like this. And usually it is the artists and the creatives bringing this forward, because, hey there, lady, because we're usually the only ones that feel safe to do it, because we're already living by the seat of our pants. We're already flying. Hey, Samantha. We're already flying with no safety net. Artists tend to just do things when they feel inspired, and we kind of just, listen to those whispers. And I mean, I was a photographer for 25 years. I used to say I saw the light, like the love and light. I could see it. I could see it coming from a mile away. And now I understand. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I do really think that artists can create change with just their artwork. And my shamanic work comes into this when I know that me doing these movements, me having these conversations with you, me creating this artwork for whatever it's going to be, I have no idea. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. Then I know that I've done my piece. Like, I was sitting here earlier and I'm like, I just feel so useless. Like, I feel like I'm not doing enough to make change in the world. Do you ever feel like that? Like, I feel like sometimes I'm just sitting here and I'm just making it worse, or I'm not really, you're yelling at the top of your lungs. Oh, thanks so much. yeah, I don't really know what this is going to end up being. It always starts out as like a sigil and then kind of turns into something else. So we'll see where it goes. But like, I really feel like I'm struggling with this idea of I have no power. Hey, I draw as good as I draw, and you draw as good as you draw. And I bet you could totally do something like this, but you don't give yourself the opportunity to do it. I just give myself the opportunity to do it. And this year was kind of one of those things where I'm like, I think I have to start showing the world what I can do. Like, I've never actually shown anybody my art before and how I work, because I was a medium and I was a photographer. So why would you be interested in this stuff, right? Why would you be interested in work that really is totally impermanent? Like, this will go away. I need to get more of this. Hang on. This will completely disappear at the end of this. I just wipe it off the wall. But for now, it's creating movement and it's creating energy and it's shifting something in me. And hey, if that then shifts something in you, it says, I have anxiety about the same issues, work, personal life. It's caused me to have man issues, if you know what I mean. The antidepressant seems to make it worse. Oh, dude. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's not man issues. That's just human issues. We're all so stressed out. Like, no wonder everybody just isn't feeling it, isn't happy, isn't in their joy, because all we're thinking about is working and surviving and maybe hoping to get through. You were screaming into your, hey, if you enjoyed it, then hey, I hope it was a good scream. And this is the thing, like, there's certain things we can't control. I can't control what is going to happen in politics. I can put my opinion out there. I can say what I feel, but really, I've got one vote. That's all I can do. I can say what I think would be best for the world. Oh no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Women get that too, dude. My clit won't stand up because of the medication I'm on. I totally get it. We're all in the same boat. Just because you have a penis doesn't make yours more special. You just get way more research done for yours. There's no research done on women's stuff for that, right? Yeah, dude. Okay, let me give you some science because I'm not just an artist. I take neurobiology at the local university just for shits and giggles. And what I learned in that is when we are created, we actually start out with the exact same biological tissue. And at some point, it either decides to turn into a penis or turn into ovaries. Guess what? We all start out the same way. Yes, we do. I was a sex educator too, so I've got all sorts of talents. We all start out the same way. And the part that is your clitoris is the same as the tip of the penis, but we actually have way more because the clitoris actually wraps around the uterus. So if you're just focused on that tiny little button at the top, start doing this. The clitoris goes all the way down and at the top. It's a big, giant thing. You know how you have testicles that come down to a ball? Well, inside of us, there is like a literal piece of information. I know, you should learn so much. I'm a wise woman. I can talk about all sorts of subjects. That's why people kind of get driven crazy by me, because they come on here to learn about art. And then, well, exactly. Don't be focused on the top. Focus on all of it, man. Your partner is a whole human being. There is not just one thing that is going to make them happy. There is not just one physical thing to focus on. Focus on all of it. And actually, if your wife is perimenopausal or anywhere near that, It's a head game from this point on. Our bodies do not respond, just like men's bodies don't respond. Perimenopause just turned mine off. And I used to be a fiend. I used to love sex. And I mean, I still do mentally, but it takes a lot longer to get there because I don't have the hormones that I used to have. So I like literally need to be revved up for like 5 days. And it has to be like a mental. You better tell me that you love me. You better tell me how awesome I am. You better tell me that I've been doing a really good job this week. Because just the physical stuff, it's not going to get you anywhere if your wife is over 40 or headed into menopause. It's just not going to happen. You have to like totally embrace her. I will tell you. Lady, what are you talking? I'm just focused on the top. Oh, these are great comments. Thanks, guys. If you like anything I'm saying, you can subscribe and like and give me some hearts because I would love for more people to see my videos because I actually did all of this for everybody else. I started channeling it and then it really quickly became this message about we're always chasing our tails, and our tails are actually the thing that's harming us. Because this right here is a sword, and instead of facing the things we're afraid of, we're looking right past them, and we're wasting, oh, you can't see it. Hang on, I'll show you. We're wasting all this energy that we're putting into the sword instead of facing our fears. So you got to start facing your fears. You got to start actually you got to start actually doing the work. Like I'm doing this because today I'm supposed to be doing something else and my brain isn't working. I have autism and I have ADHD. So I actually have to like rev up my brain in the morning. If I don't rev my brain up, it just won't actually like turn on and I will never, get to what I need to do. And actually, I'm kind of feeling like today is one of those days, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it turned on. Because if you have ADHD or autism, you'll know that your brain is not in your control. We can do certain things to help it. We can drink water, which I am lacking of today. I need to go get water after this. Please remind me. Kelsey, if you're watching this, remind me to drink some water. Or Nagme or Jen. I've got 3 friends in a chat group. And they're like, Emma, just tell us. We will remind you. So I need to drink some water today. So yeah, I'm getting this energy moving. Because I did a ritual last night with some friends and it actually turned out really awesome. Odie. And I wanted to keep it moving because I feel like it got stuck somewhere. It got stuck somewhere and I don't know where. So I have to come back and move it. Okay. I get it. I get it. I do get it. Oh, I live out in the country. I understand bad internet. That's my, what did they want taken off? That has been my fight for the longest time. And actually it came down to us either picking, what's that Elon Musk shit? Internet or like dial-up. I was ready to take dial-up. Hey, Sabrina, how's it going? Are you feeling this excellent energy we're having? I did a ritual last night in the woods and it felt very much like forest whispering season is almost upon us. So if you're local to me, I teach classes in the summer about how to listen to the forest. And we meditate and we connect with the trees and the land here, and we have great conversation. And it's a weekly gathering. It's a drop-in, and it's so much fun. And I hopefully plan on doing it every Thursday night this summer. So I think I'll probably start those around Beltane maybe. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to overcommit. This is the week I'm not supposed to overcommit. Yeah, I know. I love forest whispering class. It's literally my favorite thing to do. It just feels like me being me and sitting in the woods and just having so much fun with other people. Odie, don't. Hey, you guys want to see my new pup? Well, he's not so new anymore. And I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do this because he's getting pretty big. He's like 45 pounds. Odie, what are you eating? He probably just ate some chalk. Hey, Odie, what are you saying? What are you saying? Okay, I've moved some energy. I've had a really good chat. I'm feeling good. I'm going to go have a shower. So thank you for observing while I move some energy and shift some things for myself, my community, and my family. Go have a wonderful day, wildlings. And then come to the wild healing and learn how to be wild and free and live divergently. So if you liked what you heard, click below. You can click on any of my links to support me or just subscribe so you get a notification when I'm on next time so you can see the continuation of this. Bye for now, wildlings.